In a moment, a guest on the programme, Natasha, who had a big, big hit.
BBC Essex.
As infectious as a Christmas cold. It's Natasha and Iko Iko. So we're back in January 82, and Natasha was looking ahead, thinking, will it be my year? Well, it definitely was. Not only was she propelled into the charts with that song, into the top 10 in fact, but onto national TV as well. And in total, Natasha would spend 11 weeks in the charts with Iko Iko. And I'm pleased to say that Natasha England joins us now on the Essex Years. Hello, Natasha.
Hello, Graham, and Happy New Year to you and your listeners.
And a Happy New Year to you as well. And so, how does it feel when you hear that song again, all these years on?
I love this song's great. I love this song. I loved it when I did it, and it is quite infectious, even for me.
So, did you really think that was going to be the one that would get you into the top 10?
Well, I actually recorded that in a 16-track mobile plugged into Richard Branson's barge in Maid of Ale, and I did it in the February, and it was so infectious. We actually sat on it until June because we thought it'd be a great summer record. It just felt good at the time. It just was a good feeling. Everybody that was involved, there was just a great vibe about it.
So it was a Richard Branson involvement there. It was his studio you used.
No, it wasn't actually. It was Tom Newman, who actually was famous for Tubular Bells. He had a 16-track mobile, and we couldn't get a parking space that day. And he'd worked with Branson with various things. He'd set up the Barge studios for him and set up the Manor studios. And we actually couldn't get a parking space, so we catched some electricity from them that day.
Oh, nice one.
We plugged into the boat.
So you also went on to be on Top of the Pops. What was that like?
That was wonderful. There was some great acts on. If I remember, I think there was Queen, there was Roxy Music with Avalon, there was various Visage, lots of nice things, Captain Sensible on one show. It was very exciting, and it was good because the first time I went on Top of the Pops, I appeared with my band, so that was really good.
And you've got many connections with this part of the world as well, haven't you?
Lots of friends in Essex, and it's a beautiful area. Hertfordshire, Essex borders, Essex. Yeah, it's a lovely place to live, I would imagine.
So now we fast forward to 2008, and we were amazed to find out when we were doing our research that Iko Iko has not really been available as a digital recording until now.
No, it's one of the only, if not the only, top 10 hits from 82 that was never transferred. I got sort of caught up in a bit of contractual things going on at the time, and the company I was with actually ended up going down, and I wasn't represented basically for all this time, and it was just pre to the digital age, and it hasn't been available. People had been buying it on eBay, and I think there was some chap in America transferring it. But up until now, it's never been available on digital. So
are we saying now it's actually been re-recorded and re-released on the digital format?
Yeah, I thought I'd bring it. I wanted to relaunch my career, and I thought I'd start off with that. And rather than just release the original, I actually went in and re-recorded the track. And I've done 9 mixes, including 3 club mixes. So I thought I'd give people a bit of a choice.
Okay, well, let's take a listen to the updated version of Iko Iko, which I have in my hands here. This is Natasha England, Iko Iko, 2008 style. BBC Essex, that's the new version of Iko Iko by Natasha England, who joins us on the programme now. Well, that is, it's different, but it's still got tones of the original version in there, so if people like the original, they're going to like that as well.
I think so. We have got 9 mixies. There's another 8 mixies, and there's some quite different ones. There's a Budapest mix with a very, very catchy, infectious Eastern European keyboard line, which I particularly like. And there, as I said, we've got various mixies. We've got the re-record on there, and we've got 3 club mixies, a great infectious carnival power drive, and there's a house mix, and I did an alternative mix where I actually changed the melody entirely. And I worked with this young chap that I'm writing with, and he's very progressive in his music, and that's a particularly good track as well. So there's 9 mixies on the whole CD.
Certainly is good value as I look at it here, and it's even got the original 1982 version on as well.
Oh, I couldn't leave that out.
No, absolutely.
Classic.
So the business has obviously changed so much in the intervening years. I mean, we're talking the MySpace generation. I notice you've got a MySpace page now. Is that fundamental to getting, CDs and music out there these days?
I think it's fundamental to keeping in touch with people, your fan base. I actually, when I decided to relaunch myself, I decided, what will I do first? I thought I'll set up a MySpace. And I went to do it, and I had tears in my eyes because it had already been done for me by a chap called Ewan Mackenzie, and Alan Connor had contributed to it. And they had actually been looking for me for several years. And they had set it up. So I obviously got together with them, and they've been instrumental in the whole relaunch. And they know more about me than I know about myself, in fact. They got into me when they were very young chaps, I think 6 and 8, and they're now in their 30s. And one's a music promoter, singer-songwriter in Edinburgh, and the other one's an artist in his own right, Alan Connor, I think he had some chart success in the US dance charts recently. So it was very, very good to be in touch with them. And they, as I said, they've been very instrumental in helping me relaunch my career. Iko wasn't available, so I thought I'd start with that and a double album of my first album and second album. Again, that had never been available. I've been writing, and I've been in bands, and I've never stopped writing. So I have quite a lot of material, and I'm writing now. And I'm hopeful that I'll get some new stuff out in the next month or so.
Good, okay. And if people want to keep in touch with you, you've got a website, haven't you? It's Natasha England, or theNatashaEngland.com.
Yeah, it became The Natasha England because I tried to get a website, and there was lots of Natashas that lived in England.
Ah, right, yes.
And so I had to become TheNatashaEngland.com.
Right, TheNatashaEngland.com, or look out that MySpace page. Well, look, it's been lovely to speak to you, and good luck with it, and we'll be listening out for that new material.
Lots of new material. I think you'll be quite surprised.
Okay.
As I said, there's been things above and beyond my control preventing me doing this before now, but now I'm back, and I intend to finish what I started.
So where there's a hit there, I'm afraid, was a Ritz, and now that's all sorted.
It's all sorted, and I'm raring to go, and I've got lots of material, and I'm chomping at the bit to get it out.
All right.
And I think people will like it.
All right, Natasha, good to speak to you, and good luck with it.
Thank you very much. Take care.
BBC Essex.
With Graham Banner.